everybody, Sharon again with another video. Today I wanted to discuss wigs with you. The difference between the hand-tied, full wefted, ear tabs, no ear tabs, density, how to custom order, etc. If you're curious what I'm wearing today, this is I think it was a natural dark brown, or maybe it was a natural soft black that oxidized. I've had this fall, after it's not a full wig, for about 2.5 years now. I do love it because it's very easy to wear. It actually gets clipped onto the head over here. See, it looks like this. And it's actually not my color, but you can't tell because it's being blocked. And you wear with wigs and headbands, and with hats and headbands, and it's just super cute and very easy because the hair's out of your face. Definitely love it. But anyway, if you're interested in it, you can custom order with me. So the difference, I wanted to talk about the difference between hand-tied and fully wefted wigs. So just as a background, all my wigs have a natural silk part. As you can see here, it looks like a scalp. If you move the part over, it'll still have a scalp, no matter where you go. It obviously will hold once you wash it and set it, but just to show you that. Another thing is that you can always, comb this side to get yourself another part, but I make my wigs with a 4x4 silk part, 4 down, 4 across. I can make them longer if you want. I just don't suggest making them too long on each side because then it can make the wig look, kind of big on the sides, and you don't want that. If you want an extended hair part, that's fine. I do that on my toppers. I make this part 4.5, and I make this 4 across. I used to make it 5x5, but it kind of made the head, it kind of sat weird on the head because it was like way too wide. So I stuck with 4x4.5. My clients really like that, so that's what I do. Here is how I make my wigs: comb the front, clip, clip on the bottom. I personally don't use this clip on the bottom. You can. I can also adjust if you want 2 clips in the front. I don't like doing that. 2 clips in the back. You can do whatever you want. But what I personally love is to wear wig grips with it because it really holds it on well. I plan to sell them in the future. I'll give you the secret. They sell it on eBay or Amazon for like $2-3. I know a lot of people say that the ones from those sites aren't great. I personally haven't ordered from them, but I think they're great anyway. But if you want, I'm the one I'm making, the one I have, I'm going to be making some if anybody wants to buy from me. I haven't decided on price yet, but it probably won't be so expensive, and I probably will send them for free with wigs who buy from me. Another thing is that I make all my pieces with, well, this one actually doesn't have so many, but I make them with baby hairs. This one has more. All these short pieces are all baby hairs. It makes it super natural. You don't need a lace front with them. A lot of people still do like lace fronts. If you like them, you can get it. I personally don't like them. I'm not a fan of it, and I wear my pieces always up to the hairline with a wig grip. So I think that they look natural. But if you like, if you're used to lace fronts and you like them, I can totally make it for you. I can use either Swiss or French lace. Up to you. I can bleach the knots, not bleach the knots. You tell me how you like them. Okay, back to this. So, hand-tied wigs have the hairs sewn directly into the cap. As you can see, these little small holes. That's literally hairs into the cap. From here, you can see the hairs being sewn into the cap. You can even see my fingers. That's how lightweight the cap is. So they are a little bit more, you should be a little more gentle with them, but honestly, I've had this wig for 3 years. I still wear it a lot. Definitely need some tender, loving care and a new color because it oxidizes a lot. But it's my most comfortable wig. I love hand-tied wigs. They're super comfy. But if you like a lot of hair thickness, I suggest going for a wefted wig because I could put more hair on the wefts and sew it onto the cap. But wefted wigs are definitely more heavy. As you can see, there's a lot of hair on a wefted wig. This is a wig I currently wear a lot more often. It's 26 inches long. I actually made a video and I was wearing it. But as you can see, this one's wefted. all these lines. Basically, the hairs are sewn onto a weft, and then they're sewn on, the weft is sewn onto the cap. So, let me try getting a picture of a video, I'll show it to you on the video inside. Here you can see the wefts. So the wefts are sewn onto these strips and then sewn onto the cap. So there definitely is more fabric on this. It definitely is a little bit heavier. Personally, I wear both. The fall right now is fully wefted. There is no part because I cover usually the top part. A lot of people with this kind of hair, you know, they put their own hair over it. It's not really meant for so much for people with hair loss, but it's good for, you know, people who do have hair that the hair can clip onto. Back to this. So one more thing I wanted to discuss was the ear tabs. So as you can see here, this has an ear tab. I like my wigs personally without ear tabs. I actually just had this wig in stock and I was going on vacation and I needed one because I really wanted a nice long wig for my vacation, so I just took one of the wigs I had in stock and cut layers and bangs into it, and I kept this for myself and I really do love it. But I don't love how there's ear tabs in it because, I mean, ear tabs, I'm not going to put this on now, but ear tabs basically go up to here. And it just like brings a lot of bulk into the face, in my opinion. Most wigs are made with ear tabs, so you probably wouldn't even notice, but if you do have wigs with ear tabs and you change to ones without ear tabs, you see like this, there's no tab, it's just basically a circle. It basically just like skips the ear. It goes kind of like that. It's really life changer because, okay, my video just got cut off, but I was saying that there's a few reasons why you would not want to get a wig with ear tabs. One would be because you have extreme thinning, balding, or you shave your head. So if you'd want the ear tabs to come up to here, so it'll give them as much coverage as possible. And if you have, if your hair is like blonde and you're wearing a brown wig, then you can kind of see it. Or if your hair is brown and you're wearing a blonde wig, your hair can kind of see it. You can kind of see your hair over here. So personally, wig tab, it's just your preference. I personally love it without wig tabs. I usually get my wigs in a top color of my own hair, so it pretty much matches always. But yeah, it's definitely a game changer. I really love it. So just back to the construction of the wig. So I wear either a small or a medium cap wig. Doesn't really matter to me because I wear wig grip. These are amazing. They're really comfy. You don't have to clip anything in. You don't have to comb anything in. You just put it on and it doesn't slip off. Sometimes if I just taken a shower, my hair is super soft, it might slide back, but they're great. I really like them. You can probably buy them online for like under $5 on Amazon. I know some people say that some companies aren't good. I will hopefully stock in the future these wig grips that you can order from me. I probably will be sending them for free with people who buy wigs from me. Haven't decided yet. But yeah, they're pretty good. They're very comfortable. I highly suggest using these, and you can use these with no ear tab wigs. Back to what I was saying about sizing, I'm going to put a link on the bottom of this video which shows a link to how to measure your head for wigs. But you'll basically I'll make another video separately of how to measure your hair for wigs. But the bottom of these wigs have straps to make it smaller or tighter. You just don't want a wig that's too small for you. Even though they do stretch out, they do mold to your head over time. You don't want it to be super tight because you get a headache, and it will mold to your head, but it still might be too tight, especially if you're going to be wearing one of these. So I would suggest if you're between a small medium, go for the medium. If you're going to be wearing one of these, if you're not planning to wear one of these, then you can stay with a small. But, you know, I have this one as a small, and I have this one as the medium. I personally like the medium better. It's a lot more comfortable. It doesn't feel like it's super tight on my head. It doesn't give me a headache. This one doesn't give me a headache either, but it just you just feel like it's kind of on because it's tighter. And one last thing about the fronts of these wigs. It's kind of dark in here, so I can't really show you, but my pieces all come with baby hairs. If you don't want baby hairs, I can always custom make them without baby hairs. But the reason why I do this is so that you can avoid having a lace front. I personally do not like lace fronts. I find them unnatural. Some people know how to wear them great, and they can make them super natural. And I don't know what they do. They glue it on their heads. The reason why I don't find it natural on me is because I have hair here, and the lace front just gets, you know, kind of doesn't like you can see through the lace. So I personally don't. It doesn't work for me. I think it's great for those who have no hair at all, or have very thin hair, or don't have, you know, a hairline that comes up to here on each side. But anyway, I make my wigs with these baby hairs so that you can avoid having the lace front. I wear all my pieces of my wigs to my hairline with a wig grip, so you don't really need a lace front with my pieces. But again, if you do want a lace front, I have no problem making it for you. You can tell me what you like, Swiss, French, bleached, not bleached. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, you can Google it. I probably will make a video in the future about those things, but just wanted to talk about that for now. Just a quick thing about length. Again, I measure length from center part all the way down. This one happens to be 22 inches. Yeah, that's basically it for full wigs, hand-tied, wefted, how to change a part, how to measure, ear tabs, no ear tabs, etc. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, leave a comment, whatever you like. I will be back with more videos. Bye-bye.